But we're actually lost in the alleys right now because the roads are a little hidden and the maps are not so easy to read. But I'm in Akshad's good hands and I'm sure he's going to get us there.
Oh yeah.
See, I told you it was difficult. I was waiting at one end of the street, Akshad was at the other end, and he's got our Uber driver there. Now we can get moving. He's the driver for the day. Gabby, good? How you doing, boss? Hey, you have a nice day too, brother. Ciao. Thank you very much. Safe hands, safe hands. What a good driver. Entrance. Yeah. Over there. A ticket. Ticket? Billete. Billete. Thank you. No, ticket over here. There you go. He's the security. The legend of Dracula, or Vlad the Impaler, is said to have wandered the grounds of Bran Castle, and that is where the mystical stories have come from. And just like that, I've lost Akshad. I've got no idea where he's gone. These magnets cost £1 English, just over €1. In today's pop culture, vampires have become incredibly popular right now. It's one of the hottest trends, as we're seeing with Hollywood, TV programs. Really, there is a fascination surrounding this mystical figures, or perhaps there's a little bit of hidden truth in there. It's good? Wow, freshly brewed. It's a good coffee.
Yes, it's amazing coffee.
The cost of entrance to the castle is around £8 English, €9. But we've added the tunnel ticket as well, which takes you underneath the castle where there's a well. And this was built at the time the castle was built. It's part of the original design, which is really fascinating. So looking forward to going down there. The total cost, £12 English. Really interesting bit of information in here, guys. Look at this. The cross, which is symbolic, was covered in soil in the greenhouses of Bran Castle in order to be protected. In 2006 it was unearthed and positioned in a spot that Queen Mary had chosen. Buried by mud. Imagine that. Here we have the bloodlines, as is suspected with this mystical story, intertwined with bloodlines. So much useful information encoded in here. Vlad's father was also called Vlad and his nickname was Dracula. He was a knight of the religious order of the Dragon. As we find all of these orders and societies and bloodlines all intertwined in this historical narrative. This guy up here, not recommended for children under 14. What are we going to see up here? Ooh. And again, the guard's room is the ground floor space of the South Tower, built in the 17th century. The room is paved with red brick. Check this. Queen Mary became an international political figure. 1693. Esoteric knowledge. These are the secret orders, the emblems. It is assumed that Vlad the Impaler was born in the city of Sigasura while his father was in exile in Transylvania. Look at these old world Tartarian cities associated with this mystical story. As I said, this is a really important region. Transylvania has the densest fortifications in Europe. witnesses to a history of many invasions. The majority of the fortifications are geometrically perfect, which building at a time when you had no technology is really just not possible. When you read the placards and the information, it's important to sort of read between the lines with stuff as opposed to just accepting what it's saying. If you really just take like the bloodline stuff, the emblems, the links with the secret societies, the orders, this is where the real power is today in this world setup that we find. Many of the orders are intertwined now. They go back thousands of years, not just the 500 years of history that we are taught today. It's a little tight. Never a truer word spoken. So there you have it. This is a citadel. Bran is a citadel. That's what I was explaining earlier, that these are geometric formations. They are literally impossible to build without some technology, because you need aerial shots, and then you also need a laser-like technology to be able to build with that precise precision. And once again, the recurring theme that we find with all of these places, it's gone through multiple renovations. So what we are seeing here isn't how it once was, and rather fascinating. We have one of these tunnels. In 1937, an electric elevator was installed in the old fountain, which is there in the interior yard of the castle, and at the foot of the fountain, a horizontal tunnel was carved into the stone, which led to the residence park. And that is where we are going to make our way in just a few moments. How interesting. Ring a bell and an angel gets its wings. Bells also serve as a beautiful symbol of the soul's Solomon march into the next life. Ring a bell and an angel gets its wings. This is the tunnel map, as you can see up here. So it's 8 meters there, 24 meters to come all the way down. And then you have a 36 meter vertical tunnel, horizontal, sorry. This is the vertical tunnel that you come down. And it's gone through major reconstruction as well. As I said, this is a reoccurring theme with most of the architecture that we see here. Due to its unique features and remarkable technical performance, the stone elevator, manufactured by Elmer's company in Brasov, was designated the absolute winner of the special purpose lifts competition in 2009. Had absolutely no idea they had a competition for lifts, but there you go. And if you're going to give a winning lift, why not give it into a medieval castle? And again, important information. Since its construction, the fortress was equipped with a 7 meter deep water system. It's just the living waters again, as I was saying, back in most of these cities and towns here. There's lots of spring waters that they've utilised, and this is a common theme again with much of these old world cities. And there's the confirmation, first place. Okay, got a ticket ready. Worth paying the extra. I haven't even been in, but I'm excited already. Hello. Got my ticket. You excited? You looking forward to this?
Oh yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to this. You know, and the good part is that this is the only part of the whole castle which has been air conditioned for the convenience of the.
That's true. It feels good. It feels good here.
Claustrophobic, and yeah, I hope it's gonna be fine for me.
So again, very dark down here. You can't see me, but these tunnel networks that are found all over these old world cities and towns, they are fascinating when you really think about it, because level of engineering that is required for tunnelling. You only need to look at London today, the Crossrail. The machinery, the drills are enormous. They really couldn't do it without such capabilities. So the fact that the old world was able to do these things with ease really tells us that they were masters. They were master masons, quite literally. Can you read that? The ghost is the spirit of a dead person who remains attached to the place where their life ended, as a kind of guardian to it. It can occur as a result of a ritual killing. It is customary to sacrifice a human life when building in stone, since such constructions were supposed to have a long life. Lots of esoteric knowledge hidden within this, and that is what I suspected at the beginning. The Strijoi, the living dead, are the souls of certain wizards forced to act even after death. People born with a membrane or hair on their head, or teeth, tail, or other genetic anomalies. Also, a blocking of the soul of the deceased in our world takes place when a cat, a dog, or a bird passes over the coffin of the guarded dead. Well, that is actually it. I'm glad I come down here just to see the tunnel, but I was expecting a little bit more, I've got to say. That is where we just exited from the tunnel, and there is the castle we just were. So again, I wonder if that actually goes a lot further, that the tunnel network goes a lot deeper. It spreads out, probably links up with many other palaces and castles, much like we have similar in the UK, these stories with tunnels, even from my hometown, sorry about that, my hometown Leighton Buzzard. If you check out that video, we've got lots of stories and evidence of these tunnel networks. As I was saying about the tunnel network, that is where we exited, and as you can see, another entrance there. And that is why I was slightly disappointed. I do recommend just paying the extra €2–3 and getting the ticket, but slightly disappointed. And the reason I suspect they've done that is because that tunnel network goes a lot deeper and connects to many structures around in this surrounding area. This is a common theme with these old world places, that you find the tunnel networks have been blocked off, and we're only allowed to explore a very, very small percentage of these tunnel systems today. Look at this 3D model, built 1377, not the model that is the actual real site, but it gives you a good illustration of just how impressive this complex all is. You see this as well, the irrigation systems on the front lawn. As we were reading the placards inside the castle, we know that it has its own water system underneath, buried deep in the foundations. And this is really just another example of the level of engineering that is required to build such complexes as this. Really is a fascinating place, and it'd be really interesting to get down into the tunnel network a lot further. And this is feeding the body of water that was outside the tunnel. There we have it. Very complex system of waterways. The modern day photographer. Improvisation. And there we have a rotunda as well, which was the shop. Couldn't actually get a clear shot of that, but we know with these rotundas how they play a part in the electromagnetic process, which is really what these old world structures are. We are leaving the castle now, we're going to head into the town, and I think we're both on the same page because we're both quite hungry. Is that correct?
Yeah, absolutely. Looking forward to some really good Romanian meal actually.
At this moment in time, I'd eat absolutely anything. Just as we're walking to a restaurant, you get to admire all of these beautiful architectural buildings here in the town. This is the town of Bran. Beautiful. So we've got onions, tomatoes, pickles, chips. I think there's a bit of cucumber and lettuce in there as well. Really fully loaded, fully loaded. It's this dog's lucky day. Yeah, boy. There you go. Hungry boy. There you go, good boy. Just want to show you this really cool stall that's selling all these homemade jams, paste, pickles, condiments, honey, nectar. And the prices, wow, this is £3, £3 English pound. And that is the maximum you will see is £4 English pound for these homemade traditional recipes. Is this apricot?
This is sour cherry.
Sour cherry.
What? Sour cherry. White cherry.
White cherry.
And apricot.
Apricots. You have a favourite? Very loud. You have a favourite you recommend?
Apricot.
Apricots. Well, there you go. So I'm going to take the lady's recommendation and I'm going to purchase one of these apricot juices.
3% sugar. 3% sugar.
3 portions sugar. Oh, okay.
So Akram is buying a drink. Right. Second take. Akshad is buying a drink. What drink are you buying?
So this is sweet cherry.
Sweet cherry
drink. Yeah, the nectar of it's like you can say crushed berries.
Crushed berries, yeah.
So fresh.
And the price? The price?
It's 10 lei only. That's
10
like
lei?
€2.
Wow. Okay. So
the stew is ready for his drink.
I am, if I can open it. Yeah. Here we go.
How is it?
Oh man. That is delicious. It's like a orange juice with bits, but not as sharp, not as sharp. You can just get a little bit of the sugar, but I think that just gives it a little bit of the sweet flavour. So yeah, really recommend this. If you come to Bran Castle, come walking directly out of the front and come and visit this wonderful store here with
this is tempting me to go for another bottle after this. And
how is the juice?
It's pretty good.
Very good?
I liked it.
There you go.
And I was assuming there was no sugar, but there is.
Merci. Bye-bye. What a nice lady. Well guys, that is the end of our visit to Bran Castle. We're just about to get an Uber, hopefully, if we can connect to some Wi-Fi. Hope you've enjoyed the visit. Certainly a very, very interesting place and beautiful too. Really nice little town here. Recommend a visit. And as always, take care of yourselves and I'll see you all on the next one. Are we good? We have an Uber?
We don't have an Uber as yet.
We don't have an Uber. So we're gonna
But we're gonna
oh hello, she's communicating. Here we go. Okay. Oh, this way.
This guy.
Yeah, thank you. That's the lady we brought the juices from. Just giving us a little bit of assistance here. And yeah, so we shall see you all on the next one. Take care. One love to the people. How's your day been, brother? Good? No, he's busy. He's a busy man. That's how good it's been. He's so busy. See you all on the next one. My Indian followers may be very interested to hear that Akshad actually has a book. He's an author. You wrote a book?
Yeah, I got a book.
Could you share with us what the book is? And
absolutely. The book is titled Indian Innovators. It was released in 2015 and it has been in the bestseller list ever since. Several tens of thousands of copies sold, and it's on Amazon as well as all the leading physical bookstores as well in India, and even global audience can access it on
It's written in English, yeah?
It's in English. It's completely in English.
Anyways, have a blessed and beautiful day and we'll see you all very, very soon. Cheers, my man. All the best.
Yeah.